Okay, welcome you guys. This is Pretty Coach Oracles, formerly known as a Talk to Miss Eris, and I'm coming to do a general reading. I have one of my nephews here with me. It's been a long time. But anyway, we're about to get into the general reading for today. I hope you guys can hear me well. I hope these messages find you well. And my prayer is always that they confirm what you already know and that they are the messages that you are most in need of at this time for your highest good and the highest good of anyone who is connected to you. I'm just going to shuffle all the decks really quick because I want to make sure that the energy is for this space that we are in now, so that no matter when viewers may come across this video, it will always hit. The frequency I have playing is the Tree of Life. I don't know the name, the actual frequency number, but I'll put it in the description box. At the bottom of the deck right here, it says ascending. So, hmm. I like to basically straighten most of my cards first, and if they turn in the reverse, it's meant the disrespect. I need to put that phone on do not disturb. Here we go. All right. Thank you. All right, so I do apologize for taking too long, guys. I just wanted to get this, and you're getting this raw right now, so all right. And I like to do that for the sake of authenticity. All right. So I'm gonna have to go like I normally do. This is all signs. I like to always start with the spiritual first, which is how we even come here. It's spiritual first, and then it becomes physical, and then it is very physical and also spiritual once we return. Those are going to be all the cards we use. Can you please go and get? Wait a minute, you may not have had to do that. I tripped smooth out just because I got a little person here. I'm just going to use him as my assistant. Thank you, baby. So we've got the crow coming up for some reason in the reverse. So I will say that this is an unbalanced energy. The booklet doesn't normally have what we would know as reversals, but there's a balanced version and there is an IM balanced version. So with the crow in reverse, my first thing is that I'm feeling like somebody's spiritual sight may not be at its peak right now. The whatever ways that you get the messages from the Most High God and your angels, which when I say your angels, I still also refer to the ancestors. I see them as one and the same. And if I say your spirit team, then I'm talking about the Most High God, and I'm talking about all the other gods, all the other characteristic traits that make up the one big omnipotent God. I'm talking about all of those messengers and all of the people, places, things, objects, ideas, which are also spirit, that make up the beings that assist you directly. And of course, they are in cooperation with other people's angels. Moving on. Baby, I am channeling like crazy. And this is not even a really, this is a known thing. And I think a lot of people's spirits already know that that is a true statement, okay? I'm not ever going to be saying anything brand new. So before I get started, some of you guys may have actually been noticing feathers a lot more. You may have been seeing birds a lot more, like literally feathers in the grass, feathers on the ground. Even if you don't pick them up, you know. Um, I feel that you've still been seeing feathers and something or connected to the feathers. All right, so I did some bibliomancy, or and I say biblio because biblio deals with books of all sorts. But I have this angel number book that I got from Five and Below, and I just did some bibliomancy. So my thought process was whatever numbers pop out at me, these are the ones we're going to say for the collective, okay? So the first one that hit me was the number 170, 170. This can also show up as 701 for some people, 710, and or the number 8, maybe even 80 or 08. So moving on. It says present moment. Make time to notice messages, it says. You are getting many messages from your angels, and they are asking you to be present to notice them. They note that your life is busy lately, and it's interfering with your connection to the divine. Take a look at your schedule today and carve out some time to be present. There was one other number that wound up catching my attention, and it was the number 166. Um, which can also be scrambled and rotated a couple different ways. 616, 661. Okay. I'm also getting, so 6 and 6 would be 12, plus 1 would be 13. The number 4. It says, don't wait. It says, go get what you want. You must be the one who makes the move to get the things that you want. Your angels are here to support you, but that doesn't mean that everything is going to be handed to you without your effort. Take initiative today towards one of your goals, big or small. Your effort matters. I think that's a really huge one, especially because Leo is a huge sign dealing with manifestation. And the way that Leos tend to manifest, and maybe even Cancer, because the sign of Cancer is technically where the sun is right now, but by a matter of degrees, okay? So it's at the end part of Cancerian energy, but it hasn't quite left. It hasn't quite left yet. But anyway, so Cancer and Leo people could have some of these same traits, okay? Our manifesting comes from our will. What do you want? A lot of times, the way that some of us find out what we want, like how that becomes more and more clear to us, is based upon our feelings, our emotions, okay? Um, which for a lot of us in the physical and in the spiritual, that can manifest itself through our environments. Like, how did you grow up? And I'm talking about at home. Home life is very significant with this reading. Your parents, your relatives, how did these people, your brothers, your sisters, how did they make you feel? What was your home life like? What were your surroundings like? What did you like? What you loved? What you didn't like? What you didn't love? These are the things that help to shape up your energy of your will through your emotions and how you feel. And for some of us, this is also how we have our sight. Remember, I told some of you guys Starting off with this crow energy. So another word that's coming to my mind big as day right now is the word of wisdom, the way that you get information. I don't know if you guys know the Game of Thrones or any old films or period pieces that are based in the time where birds were actually used as messengers, right? To deliver and to convey, I mean, to receive and deliver messages is what I'm trying to say. Crows or all manner of birds used to be able to do that. And this is no different. It's just, I feel for some of us, it's blocked. Okay? Now, for others, I'm hearing something about depression or being lonely in spirit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this could be from, I don't know. The bird is a bird that is considered to be black, but then there's some color in its claws. Some of us have probably been jumbling our messages for a long time now. If you haven't been, the way that the jumbling can have come in is through your home, through your residence. Some of you guys actually need to smudge because connected to the way that you receive messages, connected to the way that you deliver messages, connected to the message, okay, that your soul came here, this is that light that you have in your claws, the way that you can bring color to a world that could come across as dark, you know, consumed by something. This color, this ball of energy it's about the way that you do that and the way that you were raised. Even to this present moment, the type of lifestyle that you have chosen to live, right down to the type of apartment or home that you're living in right now. I'm trying to tell you that all of that is a reflection of some message that you have been telling yourself now by way of your home environment when you were a child. And that could be impeding, blocking your vision, which is also your light, blocking your power, blocking your sight. Some of you cannot see so that you can manifest clearly. You cannot see. And for some of us, it's meant for us not to see at this present time the beautiful tapestry, what God is trying to do in our lives. But you can bet your bottom dollar, baby, that every line woven like this spider web is meant, it is necessary. And guess what? It is drawing you to a specific pinnacle, a specific central energy. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, what Spirit is saying very clearly, the abundance that so many of us look for, we look at it, it looks like it's from house and car, land and water and all the elements that naturally belong to us and that we come from. We're looking to those things, and the whole time, what was the abundance was the tapestry of things that was happening the whole time. But you couldn't see the glory at the time. You couldn't see what the significance was of this, what you think is an isolated situation, to the central point of your existence. You couldn't see it. So a lot of times you complained. You prayed for more. And you continue to add depending on what you are asking for. The experiences are the abundance. The experiences are the abundance. I feel like, guys, there's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to even for those who are meant for this their sight to kind of be blocked right now. Wow, it's like Mother God and Father God work on this spider web that is your life. Some of you are working quickly in the dark. Some of you guys work better in the dark and you don't even know it. You over here thinking you're blind somehow because you don't feel like you can see, but you see just fine in the dark. And this don't even have to deal with people who naturally like to stay up late at night. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being able to see in the spirit. You could be a morning person still, but this energy that I'm talking about, when I say you work best in night, I mean under the guise of darkness. I mean where people don't really know. They can't even really see you. They think that you're insignificant, inconsequential. I'm talking about sometimes it's even so dark and hidden, even to you. You don't even know some of who I'm talking to. You don't even know the impact that you really truly have on people. You don't even really know the reach that you have. That's what I'm hearing for some of you guys. And it's meant that way for you. Some of y'all keep asking for clarity, right? And I don't want to fault you because I am one of those people. But what I'm hearing is that you are thinking and expecting clarity in one way, and your clarity literally comes from you feeling as if you don't even know. Some people work best when they don't know that they're working. Some people put in their best effort when it doesn't appear to be work. So God understands and knows that they have to make it where you can't even really see what's really happening. Because if you saw what was really happening, the way that it had to work out for you, you may not want to be a part of it. Or you may even still desire to be a part, understanding the grander scheme, but maybe there's pride. Maybe there could be arrogance that comes up because you see and you know how it all goes together so that you can bring about the different healing and the different experiences that must be experienced by others who are connected to you, even at a distance, even down in your heritage to come and your heritage before you and in your present moment. Some of you guys may literally become prideful if you saw it all. So I heard the Spirit say that there is a method to my madness. This spider, some of you guys, you're the spider itself, or the Spirit of God working through you is the spider, which is still self. So, Jude, why did you have to say all of that? Oh, child. The elk, this is divine masculine energy, baby. This is divine masculine energy showing up. The emperor energy. Someone in control, someone also intuitive, someone able to protect when necessary, gentle when necessary, ferocious when necessary. The father energy. Mm-hmm. I feel like something about stability is showing up here with the elk card. Stability is showing up here. This could be on the hearts and minds of divine masculines and or divine feminines, since they are literally shapeshifters of each other, okay? Somebody is stepping into their masculine energy. I also feel like for some of you guys, there may be a father figure, a grandfather figure, a cousin, a brother, whoever. There is some type of divine masculine energy that supports and is around you. I don't know why this reminds me of some type of either eclipse, because you see that? You see how there's like fiery colors, but this is dark. So it gives me vibes of the sun, but because that area is dark, yet with that fiery energy around it, it would make me feel like it's got to be some type of eclipse. I don't know if it's the solar eclipse. Would it be the solar eclipse? Mm-hmm. Potentially. This could have something with the solar eclipses here, or there is a person who is I don't know why I feel like I'm hearing dark and light together. And it's literally given the power. The antlers are how many of us receive messages, instruction, insight. I believe that somebody who is divinely masculine, whether they are a woman in the physical or a man in the physical, okay? I believe that somebody is being activated. They're being given instruction. And it's in the form of that intuition, in the basic instinct. Hmm. That movie may also somehow be significant. Baby, I see divine activation. I see downloads being given directly to the divine masculine so that action can be taken. See, and this still gives Leo energy, which talks about that solar plexus, talking about your will. So I believe that clarity is going to come, but it may not come in the way that some of us or some people in the world and people who we may compare ourselves to may believe that it's going to come. I think it's going to be a direct download to you guys, and then you're going to just move with precision and execution. All right, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Before, look at this. I see the snake card here. And there's a lot of energy of spiders here. I've got the tarantula, and then I've just got the spider showing up in these decks. But the snake, I feel like there's some type of kundalini awakening, some type of grand understanding and connection that is just here and present. It is available for my collective of people. So it's giving. If some of you guys have been looking to manifest success, y'all, I promise you, for some of us, I don't believe that it's going to come in the cookie cutter way. I just really believe that right now in the spirit, there's just, there's these activations that are about to happen. And first of all, I believe with this snake energy that is happening all around the world, but for sure, we need to look no further than ourselves and our bodies. There are divine activations within our DNA, baby. Okay? The tarantula, more about getting prepared and ready. And I see this also as a shockwave. Because there's a thread on here too, but you might not be able to see it so clear. But the way that it's showing up on my screen, it looks like a shockwave here. And I could have said the same thing even with all these different colors and frequencies that we are on. And you see how each one of them are a different color representing a different frequency. For some reason, I'm also seeing our birth charts. Okay, guys, like whoever I'm talking to, you are a spiritual powerhouse. You are a spiritual phenomenon. Look, more spiritual messages here with the rainbow and the colors and the sonic waves, guys. I would not be surprised. Something is gonna go out. These could already be happening. Okay, solar flare as well. Some type of energy being emitted, and all who are spiritual, which is really everyone is about to somehow get this upgrade. Okay, what that may look like and show up as for each person and individual and group of people, it is different. Everybody has a role to play here, but you can bet your bottom dollar that it is all working together for the good of the next level that we are growing to and going to. Okay, I'm gonna stop this reading here. This was so long and I do apologize. I had definitely intended to go a little faster, but it is what it is. So that's end of the reading. It's done. I'm gonna stop it here too.